After making my last video, HOCD and the dangers of reassurance, I didn't know what else to make. I had this idea about HOCD and thoughts of suicide, which I'd like to bring out because I feel it's very important. But other than that, I was stumped. I didn't know what else to bring out. And while the reassurance video was rendering, I just had this idea. I've been reading a book called Overcoming Unwanted Intrusive Thoughts. And it's a great book. You really should buy it. Highly recommended. And in this book, there are a number of exposure exercises. So I thought to myself, why don't I do a comprehensive video with all the exposure exercises, or at least most of them, and put them into a video, along with the hard exposure at the very end. Because the mistake I made, I think, in the very beginning is because I did hard exposure for my magical thinking and all the rest of it, and a buddy of mine did hard exposure for his HOCD. I sort of attacked it like a bull at a gate. But I'm realizing now that perhaps baby steps is the way to go. And in this book, it gives you these, if you want to call it, baby steps. So I thought, right, I'm gonna do a comprehensive compendium video. And then I thought to myself, well, look, before I do that, why don't I do a series of mini videos? And I don't know how many I'm going to put out. This is the first. I may put out another one or two of practical exposures that you can do straight away. You can start where you stand and do them straight away. But before I give you a couple of tips, before I give you an exposure exercise to do, I want to read you something. And this is from the book Overcoming Unwanted Intrusive Thoughts. Now, I urge you to listen to this because it's quite interesting. My son was in a car accident. That's the title. A young mother was plagued by unwanted intrusive thoughts and images that her son had been in a car accident. She was texting him many times a day to reassure herself that her thoughts were not omens or predictions, or that somehow they were the product of a mother's intuition. After education about intrusive thoughts, what they mean and don't mean, and an understanding that her efforts to avoid the thoughts were what was keeping them going, she agreed to begin planned practice. She was instructed to sing a new song, "Johnny is Dead by the Side of the Road," to the tune of "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," over and over, and imagine a picture of him crumpled outside a crushed car at the same time. She was to do this not just when she had the urge to text him, but when she was showering, cooking, making the beds, vacuuming, shopping, eating, and every time she picked up a phone, computer, or other electric device. Now, this is a great book. You should, I can't say it enough actually, you should buy it. Right, so what I'm going to do is offer you some tips here and now, and there'll be another video, maybe two to follow. And these are going to help you. If you apply these, they'll help you. Now, the first tip is something that I already mentioned in my reassurance video. And that is, whatever thoughts you have, I am gay, maybe I'm gay, or he's arousing me, or she's arousing me, or whatever the thoughts, okay? Write them down on lots of sticky, you can get those pads, those little sticky pads, and you peel them off, and there's loads. Write your fearful thoughts on the pad and stick them everywhere around the house. Obviously, if you live with people, you've got to be discreet. But you could stick one by the side of your bed with the fearful thought, and when you see it, it's going to trigger you. See, most people run from their triggers. But what's counterintuitive is that you've actually got to run to your triggers. So the sticky notes idea with the fearful thoughts is brilliant. What you could also do is write down your fearful thought and carry it in your wallet or your purse or whatever and take it around with you. What's also good is the singing idea. You get your fearful thoughts and you make them into songs and you sing them to yourself over and over and over. So I'm looking at this now and I'm going to garner one last idea with you before I let you go. Right. Stand in front of a mirror and look at yourself and look at yourself in the eyes and repeat the thoughts to yourself. I am gay. I am gay. I am gay. I really find that person attractive. I really find X, Y, or Z attractive. And keep doing it. And it's going to bring up unease and it's going to bring up discomfort. And when it does, just sit with it. Anyway, that's the exposure exercise for today. And I'll be back with another video with some more ideas, more exercises. So take care, guys. Bye for now.